Hey guys, Brian at PS4 Trophies. I'm going to show you the location of all 35 star cores here in the Nuka World DLC. Now there's 30 of them in the Galactic Zone area, 7 in the open world area, which I will show you first, and then the 23 will be in the attractions, the dungeons that you have to go into. Now I'm going to show you the one here at the starport Nuka here, and this is actually going to be the last one you can get. The reason it's the last one is because you need to have the power on. In order to turn the power on, you got to go to the top of the power plant, hit the button, and you can't do that until after at the very end of the main story. So this is going to probably be the last one you're going to come across, but I'm going to show it first just because I wanted to make sure you guys know that you have to have the power on. The rest of them I think we'll be okay with. Now there's some of them are going to require keys to get into. I don't know the locations of all the keys. I went through all this, cleared this all out. So if you have a question, post it in the comments. Hopefully you guys as a community can kind of build a list of where all the various keys that you need are. But there's the first star core rather. So we're going to pick that up. Now do this at nighttime. They glow nice red so it's easy to see them. Now we're going to take the elevator down one level, and then we need the manager's key to open this display case here. So open that up, grab that core. Now we're going to go outside, go down the ramp, and go into this same building. And this is the same building where you put the star cores once you've collected them. And you see here in the beginning, as we enter, behind that display case is a power armor unit. And you'll get that after you collect all 35 of these. And there's number 3. And then you take those and put them in the different slots around this room. There's 35 slots. And then you interact with that terminal and you can unlock that the display case there in the beginning. Now after that we're going to exit and then head around clockwise, go through this gate. There's a Scav magazine, 1 of 5 right there in that yellow crate. Go ahead and check my channel if you want a location of all those. And here's the 4th star core. So number 5, this is going to be the end of the spacewalk path. So we're just going to go, there's a couple ways you can do this. So we're going to go from this end here. You can see the spacewalk right up there. If you come from this way, it's going to be the very end on the right hand side. Obviously right near the beginning on the left if you come from the other way. And you can see it's going to be right down here. A lot of them are going to be in these consoles, so it shouldn't be too hard to find as long as you know where they're at. So number 6, we're just going to keep following this around here. And we're going to experience a bit of lag here in just a second. There we go. So just keep going around this way. Again, there's 23 of them in various attractions. We will do it starting at the Battlezone first. But here you got Nuka Galaxy. There's going to be a bunch of them in there as well. But before you go in there, come back here just to the right of the path going up and you'll find that star core. Now the 7th and final one in the open world area of the Galactic Zone is going to be just across in the Arcjet G-Force. Just across from the Nuka Galaxy. Now for this, you're just going to have to wind your way up and keep going up, and you will eventually get to the top. Now there's going to be a console here that's going to have the star core. It is not going to be there in my game because I picked it up before I even knew what the hell these things were. So just keep coming up here. This is the only one in the video that I've actually picked up before I recorded. Again, I didn't know what it was, but it should be right there for you. So let's go ahead and go into the attractions here in this area. And we're going to start at the Battlezone, the Robco Battlezone. Now inside of here is going to be 6 of the star cores. So once we enter it, let's just head down here. You know what? Let's go straight to the center first. This is a very small zone, so it shouldn't be too hard for you to find these 6. And speaking of, here's 2 of them. So pick up the star core on the left and then the one on the right. Or if you choose, grab the right one first. So that's 2. Number 3, let's go down. We're going to go down to the lowest level here. And you're going to see this red console I just jumped over. There's number 3. Now let's go back up to the main area, the main floor. And we're gonna go underneath the bleachers here. And right near an exit out of this zone, right here against the wall, go ahead and pick that up. But don't leave just yet, because we got 2 more to get. So head back out here. Now we're going to go up the stairs. And there's actually going to be 2 of them in the next room. So just travel all the way to the top. And in here, against the wall, or in the wall rather. And then there's going to be another one in the corner. And that'll do it for Battlezone. So we have 13 of them collected. 12 more to go. Let's go to the Nuka Galaxy. Nuka Galaxy is kind of more complicated. There's 7 of them in here. And what I'm going to do is kind of go backwards. I've already come through here and cleared out this entire zone. So I'm going to come through here. You can come around from the opposite way if you have to. Now in this room just ahead of us, there's going to be 2 bots. You can also see one of the cores over there, but we're not going to get that first. So we're going to drop down and then go inside of here. And no, not go there. Go up these stairs over here. And this is going to lead us to that room where those bots are at. Before you enter that room, there's the core right here, the star core. Now there is a key in this room. I believe the key is to the next room that we're about to go into. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but that's what I remember. But there's number 2. So an adjacent room's there. So heading off to number 3. Now that's the exit right here. So we're going to actually go that way. We're going to kind of go backwards through this. And then before we do, we're going to head towards the beginning of the ride and go into this control room. Pick that star core right up from the console. Now we're going to go and turn back around and kind of go backwards through this attraction here. I don't believe you can go backwards the first time you're here. I could be mistaken. Maybe you could. But here we're at the exit, and on that console right there, go ahead and pick up the star core. We just got 3 more left, so we're going to just follow the path. Follow the rail here. And then you get to this room with a bunch of UFOs in it. Now this one's going to be kind of along the left side. We got to drop down a couple times. And you'll see if you drop down here, you can also get down to the very ground level to find the stairs up to this. But this is exactly opposite of the exit of this room. Or entrance if you're coming from the other way. Speaking of which, we're going to go head through that right now. See that light over there? So we're going to go ahead, travel through here. You might have to activate that button to extend the bridge. There's an elevator. We don't want to go down that just yet. We're going to backtrack there in just a second. So skip past that, come up these stairs. Now here's a console, one of the star cores. There's also the console right there. If you want to turn on the auxiliary lights, that's where you do it. There's also another one, I believe, towards the beginning of the area as well. Alright, so now we're going to backtrack. We're going to go to that elevator, and it is going to take us down. And we're heading to the last one. So this is kind of a big zone, but we were able to get through it relatively quickly. Alright, so once we're down, exit, and then you're going to go to the left through this door. And this next section here, this is where the kind of that little mock battle is going on. But right there, the star core, pick that up. And now we're going to head to the Starlight Interstellar Theater. We'll be in and out of here relatively quickly. There's only 4 in here. So from the beginning, I'm going to go to the left. Again, I have everything unlocked, so if the path might be different if you're the first time here. Go to the back left corner into the bathroom. Right there on the floor next to that body, we're going to pick that up. Now we're going to go to the center of the main area. And you're going to find this one right over here. Pretty easy. Alright, so next up, we're going to actually go to the elevator. So from here to the back right to the left, take this elevator. Now there is another core that's on the opposite of the wall, side of the wall to my right. I don't know why I don't get that first. I'm going to actually get that on my way out. But this is a very short elevator ride. Now we're going to go head to the opposite corner, and in the next room is going to be the star core, as well as another elevator back up that I'm going to take. So number 4, again, as I mentioned, there was an elevator. Go ahead and take this. It's going to take us back up to the main level.
Projection booth. Projection booth. Going up. Main floor.
Alright, so once we're up here, you got to turn around, and there's going to be, you're going to see the other elevator just in front of us. That's the one we just took down, but you're going to go into this room here to the right and back right there on the console. Go ahead and take that, and now we're going to head to the Vault-Tec Among the Stars attraction. Now this one's going to have 6. This is a pretty deadly place the first time you're here. I've got it all cleared out, so it should make it nice and easy for us. A lot of turrets, a lot of robots, a lot of things going on. But right in here, when you get to this pretty well lit room there with all the colors, just head back and there's this little secret room. Now we're going to head back to the main path, and we're going to follow this down, keep following the path, and once we get down here, down the next set of stairs, we're going to veer off the trail to the left, and this is the living quarters area. And in this room, now we got a bunch of them here close by, so that's number 2. Number 3, exit that room, go into this room. A lot of radiation in that room, so be prepared. Now go back towards the main path, but don't follow it just yet. Go in the kitty corner room. Now in this room back here to the left, there's going to be, and you need another key for that, and I apologize, I don't know where it's at. But now there's 3 star cores here. So that's number 4. Number 5 is right here. And number 6, if I spin just to the right, there it is. You can actually miss that one pretty easily, so make sure you get that. So that's all of them in that entire area. Now there's 5 more out in the open world, starting here at the market. Once you zone into the market, go to the very north point, right there on the table, next to the bread box. It's the star core. Now we're going to go just a little north of that to the parlor. We're actually going to the Nuka-Cade. So just a little north from the previous one. When you enter the Nuka-Cade, go straight back and then go right.
You're the new overboss, right? Sure made an example.
Now it'll be the door right in front of you. No key necessary. It's the employee only door. Go through these 2 doors. See it right to the right. Now moving on, in the Nuka-World Junkyard, this is kind of the southwest part of the entire area. And there's a barn. Inside this barn, by the way, there is another one of those Scav magazines. And oh, I forgot about this robot. Goodbye, Mr. Frothy. So go through this door up to the top, and we're going to go to the back. There's also going to be an alien, a robot alien, so we're going to have to take him out. And just to the left of him is the Scav magazine. So again, there's 5 of them. Check my channel. I do have a guide for all 5 of them. Pick that up. Now just to the left, there's the star core. So now we're going to head to the dry Rock Gulch. Now in here, we're going to go towards, now there's a couple entrances into this area, but if you go from this one, it's actually not far from where the gravestones are located. One of the Cappy logos are in that cemetery, which is just in front of us. The saloon is to the right, but we need to take a left. Right by this lamppost is the star core. Now we're going after the very last one, and we're going to go up to the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, entering from the world of refreshment here. So we're going to follow this river of Nuka-Cola. Now I did not clear any of this out, so I'm going to do a lot of sprinting. I'm a high enough level that I shouldn't die. Got pretty decent armor on at the moment. So keep jumping. Just to the left there is one of the Cappy signs. The Cappy clues, rather. Keep following it back here. Alright, you're going to see this little dark sign on the left. And then just to the right, you got the grape. The Nuka grape sign and the hole in the wall. So we're going to go in this hole in the wall, up the stairs, through this door. Through the exit to the right. Now, you'll see the star core right below us, so I'm going to drop down, quickly pick that up, and make my escape. And that's it. That's all the star core locations. Again, once you get them, come back to this room, put them all in those slots. You see all the red lights? Those are all my star cores that I placed. Once you've placed all 35 of them, interact with the mainframe computer right here. The last option you're going to be given is the ability to open the display case. So open that display case, claim your power armor, enjoy it, wear it with pride, and make sure you guys hit that like button. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and if you haven't already, subscribe.